Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Jeremy Sutton, host of the Servant PT podcast, owner of Servant PT. I help women 50 and over live a life full of health, family, and fun. Today, I'm doing a special Saturday afternoon version of my live videos because I was unable to do one yesterday morning. Had some people coming in a little earlier than usual, and just didn't work out that I got to do the video. And so I thought I would go ahead and do one today. And it's funny because this video wouldn't have happened if I would have done it yesterday, because it's something that Monica and I talked about this morning. So we both were talking, and we're Christians, my wife and I, and we both thought today, we were talking, and I said, I don't think I've ever felt God pulling me stronger than I do right now. Like, I just feel like he's pulling me towards things. Some of them I do know, some of them I don't know. I'm just trying to be faithful and go where he leads me. But I also feel like I've never been torn and pulled by Satan as strong as I am now. And so I want to kind of explain that, what I'm talking about. Like, I don't feel any urge or any urge to go the wrong direction. I don't have any urge to follow the wrong path, I guess is the best way to put it. I don't know really how to say this, but I do feel that he is fighting for me. And what I mean by that is, if people are Christ followers, and you're doing right, then there's always going to be, Satan has lost his pull on your life as far as, he's not over you anymore. He's lost you for eternity. But what he can do is make you very ineffective for God's kingdom. And I feel like he's been trying to do that to me, really all my life, but really, really hard lately over the last several months, especially the last month. And I talked to Monica about that. She said, hey, I feel the same way. And it's really because, we're doing so many things right now. And, this is not a pat us on the back, but, my wife's helping lead a new ministry at our church, in which there's 65 women came the first meeting they ever had. I think they were thinking there was going to be like 20 or 30. So that's something that's grown really big already, and will probably continue to grow. I do these videos at least 4 days a week. Lately, it's been every 5 days. We're talking about Jesus. We're talking about faith. We're talking about encouraging people. We have a podcast that reaches hundreds of people every day. And so there's just this outreach that we have that goes beyond physical, space that we have our clinic in. And so I feel like what we're trying to do is really grow God's kingdom and really grow influence on others, and not in a bad way, in a good way, influencing people for the kingdom. And so we know that Satan doesn't like that, and so he's really on top of us right now. And we both said we feel like he's trying to get us to focus on our circumstances and on life's issues rather than on what we should be doing. And he's doing a good job messing with us. We've just had a lot of stuff going on. We've had a lot of stuff going on with the business. We've had a lot of stuff going on at home. We've had several family members die in the last several months. We've had friends, die, and there's just been so much going on in life, and it just hasn't been easy. And it's like we've been getting rocks thrown at us everywhere. We get it thrown. It's being thrown from family. It's being thrown from friends. It's being thrown from business. It's people we don't know, and I'm sure everybody has those times in life. Well, I'm not sure. I know they do, and I know there's probably going to be somebody that listens to this, watches this later, whether it's on Facebook or whether it's listening to it on the podcast, and they say, "Wow, that's really." I kind of feel like that as well. Whether you're a Christian or not, life gets just get hard, and things are rough, and you just start to try to focus on circumstances instead of what your overall purpose in life is. And something that she said is something I really want to talk about is, I don't feel like I'm moving forward. And I said, yeah, but you're not backing up either. And she said, no, I'm not. I'm standing firm on where I am, but I'm not moving forward. And sometimes it's okay not to move forward. It's okay to hold your ground and stand your ground. some of the biggest moments in life have been when people said, no, we're not moving. We're going to stand right here. And that's what you have to do sometimes. Sometimes you just have to stand up and say, I will not be moved. I will not be pushed backwards. You're not always going to move forward every day. I know there's people that say you're either getting better or you're getting worse. I believe that in some circumstances, but it doesn't always hold true in life. And so it's okay to just stand there for a little while. Take a breath. Focus on what you're doing and try to understand where you need to go next. You don't always have to be charging ahead, knocking down walls. My whole thing is keep moving forward. And we're going to do that, but sometimes you may move forward slowly. Sometimes you may just need to stand there for a little while and see where you need to go and see where the attacks are coming from and see where the roads out and where you need to go are. So I don't know if anybody else needs to hear that, but I know we needed to hear that from each other this morning. And it felt good to know that my wife is feeling like she's in the same position I am. And even when it feels like you're kind of stuck or hurting or things are tough, when you have somebody that's there with you, it's not quite as tough and it's not quite as hurtful. So when I tell her something and she confirms to me that, yeah, that's what she feels like, or if she tells me something and I confirm to her, yeah, that's what I feel like, well, then I feel like, one, that we really are hearing from God and it's not just in our head. And I feel like, two, that we're right where we need to be. So I hope that helps somebody today. And I know, like I said, we needed to hear that from each other, and maybe you need to hear that today from somebody. So guys, that's where we are. We're going to stand firm until we can have the strength to move forward again. And we are moving forward. It's just sometimes it's just a little slow, but that's okay. Guys, have an awesome weekend. Enjoy your family. Enjoy college football, whatever you're doing this weekend. And I will see y'all on Monday.